And hello and welcome to the stream. Microphone. And the camera. It's not really idea. Very good and very perfect picture. Okay. Oh, now you see the better. Welcome and thank you very much for dropping by in my live stream or the recording whenever you will watch this. You're watching the Sketching Greyhound and I am drawing. You probably guessed that from the name, or I don't know, or you know me anyway, and thank you very much for watching again, being back. And we will be drawing today. Let me just switch to the drawing layout. We are drawing Geralt of Rivia, and this is something I haven't done yet. It is complete. I had never have used that much of a piece of paper yet on a stream or in a video for the channel as it is, and this is more than just a face. Normally I draw faces. I have drawn a body once with Aquaman, and now we'll again. I'm not sure yet if I will be drawing the reflection or anything about the water. We will see how it looks. What we will do as much as we need to make it cohesive, make it look like a complete picture. But I don't know what that means yet. We will see. And yeah, we will start in a second. So if you like what you see, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and you can join the Discord to also propose who I should draw next. Or you can just drop a comment about what you would like to have. And yeah, let's start. Okay, so I say let's start, but I haven't really, I'm not seeing my, I need my reference picture up there or I cannot draw it. So good, let's start. If you don't know what I am doing normally and you just dropped by for the very first time, I will just put in a trailer where you can see in the lower right corner what I normally do and how the pictures normally turn out. This will turn out a little bit differently probably because it is very small face in comparison to what I normally draw, and of course a body. I will try to put in as many details as I can, but I don't have that much experience in small, so that's why I also called it a new challenge. And also I will have to think about how I do it with highlights, with white, stuff like that. But for now, let's start. Normally I start with the eyes, and I will do so too. I will actually zoom in more into my picture here. We will start with the face. So, but it's a little bit different than normally, of course. I have not that much. Oh, I have to be careful with my cap again. I don't have that much detail in the eye, which simply means we will be done pretty fast probably with the eyes. And I actually will start directly with the a little bit darker pencil. It's a new one. I'm breaking in a new one. The old ones got a little bit small. Always also difficult to just sharpen. And we'll just see how it turns out. So if you have any questions, drop them probably in the comments, because there are not that many watching yet. So, but if you are watching and have any questions or want to know something, which is a question, then just drop the question in the chat and we can discuss. I have not really drawn a lot of bodies yet, and this is therefore a new challenge. For me, I also have no issues with backseat drawings, so if you are an artist yourself, you join one of my streams, or even if you are not an artist and you think there's something that he has missed, and that happens when you draw very concentrated on a picture, can be that you forget to shade complete parts of the picture. I did so with the Lucifer, for which I have released yesterday the time-lapse. Narcissus, hey! Welcome to the stream. I'm glad that you were summoned. Thank you very much for dropping by. How are you today? So, as I said, I'm drawing Geralt of Rivia. I don't know if you probably have heard of him. I think about everything that got a Netflix series and was played by an actor of the caliber of a Henry Cavill. Probably most, I would say, know him, of him, at least. So I was thinking it was time to draw another full body pic again. Somebody proposed Geralt of Rivia, and I was thinking, well, there is an iconic bath scene. Why not draw that? Hello, Liana. Welcome to the stream. As you can see, a Narcissus was summoned. And is also there. How are you, Liana? Welcome back. So I haven't drawn many body pictures. The first one actually was Aquaman, and this is only the second one. So we will see how it goes. Actually, I'm not yet 100% sure how to even approach this. And yes, my head is back in the picture. I'm seeing that from the corner of my eye. I will try to keep it back. I'm sorry, Liana. It's holidays, so sleep schedule go brrr. Okay, holidays, that's cool. Any plans? I know it's difficult still to do anything special, but is there anything planned with this holidays? Actually, I will actually draw. What I'm thinking about right now is just to put in some shapes, some areas. I will shade in some areas with very monotone and in one color, so not too much differentiated shading yet, just to be able to fill the face with those shapes, with those areas, to know if the proportions are right, if the positions of the elements of the face make sense. And then when we go into more detailed shading, because this is very small for me, I have not really drawn that many small pictures, faces. The Aquaman, you did not really, if it would have been only the face of him, you probably would not have recognized him as Aquaman. The rest of the body with the tattoos gave it away, but the face itself, he looked a little bit more like a very grumpy Santa. Hey Zilly, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for dropping by. Eating, Narcissus. What are you eating? Being stuck in quarantine. Alina, welcome. Thank you very much for dropping by. Being stuck in quarantine, yeah, that's true. Aren't we all? But other than that, how are you today? I like the look on his face. Sleepy but calculating. Is it night in Germany? Nope. Yeah, 7 p.m. Exactly. So not quite night yet. Exactly. So yeah, as I said, I will be drawing the shapes first in the face, just the shapes of the shadows, not in the right darkness level, but to see if we are on the right track, or that we are on the right track with the position of nose and eyes and mouth. I measured, as always. I did the preparation before the stream, so I drew in the proportion, the body, you see all that. I did that before, so we can start with more exciting stuff directly. And if you are interested in seeing how that was done, of course you will have it in the time-lapse. I recorded it, and it will be of course included in the time-lapse video that should be released on Monday. Sometimes it's also, I switch around the Monday and Thursday video, but next week it will be released. Best if you click that little bell to not miss it. Then you will see the complete picture. I'm also pretty sure that I will not be able to complete this in this stream. So if you want to see the complete picture, the time-lapse is your best bet. 12 a.m. So I guess sleep is just my dream. 12 a.m. Yeah, that is 12 a.m. That means you are sitting in the US, I guess. So this is pretty different for me than other stuff. You might think, so why is it that different? It's a face, but I don't normally draw this small. It is really something different if you draw in different sizes. So even the head, body definitely is something not usual for me, but also the face as it is very unusual for me. So as always, I will complain a lot, and I hope I will be able to get it to a state that we don't hate it. keep forgetting. Is 12 a.m. midday or midnight? Midnight. Oh, then you are sitting in India? Narcissus? Or at least the area? So let's draw in the mouth. The head again is in the picture. So it will probably be not as detailed, not probably, it will definitely be not as detailed as other pictures of mine. If you look at the Dean Winchester I recently did, that one was very detailed. I tried to be really detailed with that one, and to a certain degree I succeeded. This will not have that much detail, obviously, because it's much smaller, but I still try to draw it quite quite clear. I think I can say it like that. The Drusilla that I drew and will release tomorrow, the Timeless video, and which I drew last Friday on the grey paper, is I think the most detailed and smooth and clear picture I've done yet on grey, and I will try to reach that level of clearness with this one. Indonesia. Oh, countries in political ruin, but here I'm eating mac and cheese. Is it any good? I have never eaten a microwave meal that is any good. Is it holiday in other country? We have tomorrow bank holiday. So more or less, yes. Tomorrow is a bank holiday. So nobody will be working tomorrow. Or most will not be working tomorrow here in Germany. So I think actually we are already, and that is, I probably am cursing myself with this, but it looks like we are not completely, at least, on the wrong track. We'll have to see if we can get it to look more like himself than the Aquaman did look like Aquaman. I hope so. As I said, only the second picture of this size and type with body. So as well, they're very, you can see the cheekbone very well from this position. So I have to make sure that his very angular face is reflected, because otherwise I can draw and draw and draw and we won't get any similarity. bad. Actually, I really like his face. I would try to get it. Oh, we will see. Holiday tomorrow in Norway too. Oh, I think it is. I don't even know which holiday is tomorrow. You know, time just melts into each other. Is it a church holiday tomorrow? Is it something religious or probably, right? Still not how I want it. Better. Gets better. But not there yet. I think we'll leave it like that for now. Holiday is next week, okay. Plus we get Monday off because it's our National Day and Independence Day. Nice. Is it also like a little bit like in the US with fireworks and stuff like that, or how do you celebrate typically the Norwegian Independence Day? Country celebrates like, how do you say that? Tea tradition? I really don't know what it's, but free food, I guess. Okay, it's called Mutig. Earlier this time, Kira, hey, welcome. Thank you very much for dropping by. How are you today? You go to your parents' home for 4 days max. You have a holiday with free food. That sounds a lot better than microwave mac and cheese. That's that's true. Microwave mac and cheese tastes great because my mom made it and just put it in the fridge. So like home cooking, I guess. Okay, that's much better than what I expected. I thought it was a food that came from the store, like, you know what I mean, a microwave meal from the store. But that sounds pretty good, actually. Microwave has its use, doesn't it? So don't hate on a microwave for reheated food. That is completely valid. Tomorrow is Christi Himmelfahrt. Ascension Day. Tomorrow is a religious holiday. Christi Himmelfahrt. Yeah. Well, I only know I don't have to leave my house. You leave your house? That is luxury right there. We have parades, but they are not military. They are open to everyone. Lots of ice cream, hot dogs, games and speeches. That sounds really cool. Can I visit you? I'd like to see that. Probably a bit late. I want to visit Norway. I never was in Norway. I was in Sweden. That's the only Nordic country that I have seen yet. And I still remember a white chocolate cheesecake I ate in Stockholm in a little cafe that was, I think it was called Chocolateskoppen, something like that. I'm not sure. Something's not right with this angle here. Or with that angle, I'm not sure yet. I will just remove this one for now and try again once I am a little bit more sure about the position. Let me just take my measuring stick. You know, with the mouth you can see the Sorry for the head again. You can see these points have to, I can see with the mouth the angle, and with that you can see where the equivalent points should be. So it's actually, I don't think it's completely wrong. It just perhaps looks a bit strange because all the shadows are missing still. Something looks off. Ascension Day, yeah, okay. You're doing good? I'm also good, Kira. I am quite, I was really excited now to draw this, to try again a little bit more of a complete picture, not only faces. I have drawn so many faces lately. I'm right now, of course, drawing the face. But that is because I know at least a little bit about that. I don't know that much about bodies. We will get to the bodies soon enough. But for now, I wanted to make sure that we start with something that I know how to do, so we get into the groove before we go to the more challenging stuff. So I like the face, but I'm totally unsure about this this side of the face. I have to sharpen this one here. So you have defeated the stupid Golden. That's good. Good for you. Well, I think probably I'm not even sure if I would be allowed to travel. I have not really looked into traveling at the moment and how the rules are. But our numbers are down, our infection numbers again, a little bit at least. So probably it would be possible somehow, but probably a little bit on short notice. I don't know holiday names in English. Have you seen Falcon and Winter Soldier now? Hey, Artie dude, hey, welcome to the stream. I missed your hi. Sorry. How are you? No, I have not seen the Falcon and Winter Soldier yet. I am actually, we are right now pretty much bound to Lucifer, who I drew last week, and Supernatural. So that is more or less everything we are watching right now. So not sure here. Something is still a little bit off, but we will go for this with this for now. So I still have to watch that, and pretty soon, because the internet is full of spoilers. So I already saw one spoiler again today. So I have to hurry up so that I can safely watch again, safely travel the interwebs. Did you press record? I did. I think I did, at least. Yes, I did. But thank you very much for reminding. I only watched 2 episodes because yesterday is exam weeks. So yesterday was the end of the exams, or what do you mean? Liana, you have watched it? Wonder how that happened. Yeah, I'm totally unsure with the jaw. But we will leave it as that right now. So I'm also not sure if we would just completely draw the face or if we first go into other stuff. Like, it looks a little bit like I'm drawing a very small head though, but I already measured this and it was pretty correct. And I will remeasure. This might become the opposite of Aquaman. He might look a lot younger because I'm drawing the face a little bit juvenile, I don't know. We will see. By the way, I will have to smudge a little bit to get it looking more detailed. So, one day I will remember to ask that earlier. No worries, I did press record. Teacher was pissed that everyone couldn't read crap. Okay. What do you mean with couldn't read crap? So what was it, like an English test or what was it? Thank you very much. The art teacher tells us to make origami. Someone made a kunai. What's a kunai? Artab! Welcome! Everything I draw looks scary to you. Might that be? It is an adult series with brutality and violence. Not brutality, violence is the word. Violence and sex. So that might be. Why I choose this as a representative picture. So I am trying to sharpen my white pencil. Let me try. I would do it here so I can read your messages and you can still see me, because this is breaking and breaking and breaking, so I have to be careful, slow, and it probably takes a while until I get it sharpened to a point, but this is already better. I will use it like this. I can use the edge as a tip. So Mandarin test, cool, Mandarin. I would like to learn Chinese actually. Chinese is very interesting. I think I will do this the other way around, you know. So I'm still not happy with this, and that is probably why the rest doesn't look perfect. So we will draw this white line, because that is starting here and going up here, and that will help us now to know where the jawline has to curve. I think the eye is not correct. I think that is... Let's move the eye a little bit. I will be back to chat in a second. Just have to repair this. I have no idea why this is so hard for me right now. Let's leave it for now. Will drive me crazy otherwise. So kunai is like, kunai from like a knife. I know they're the ones from Naruto, right? Naruto. So, but Henry Cavill doesn't look scary. He doesn't look. He can look scary. He said he saw it in YouTube, the origami kunai. Ah, okay. Nerfcraft, welcome. Hey, sorry that I haven't greeted you yet. I was a little bit struggling with my picture. Welcome to the stream. He does. Okay, I guess you broke the lead. It's not lead. It is pastel, chalk, or whatever you call it. But yes, you're right. That happens a lot with me. Yeah, with the pastel ones, they are so incredibly soft. That happens a lot with those. So I think we will continue with the white actually here. That is always gives it already a little bit of an interesting look and makes it already look a little bit more lively. Artab, grandma, right. Is your grandma doing good, Anna? I think you might have to make his mouth a tiny bit broader. Oh, we will see. That is a good tip. We will look into that. Your live session starts like clockwork, Ray. I was 2 minutes late today. Because I had to get my coffee. But I'm getting better with starting on time. She suddenly got better. Oh, that's amazing to hear. Great, Anna. Perfect. Hey, Mary, welcome. Hey, how are you? I hope you're good. How are you all? From my side, I am good. This is a challenge. I'm already struggling a little bit, but I'm having fun with it. So all is good. And I hope you are good too. I'm glad I was wrong about her. She even spoke to me. That's good. She spoke to me. Oh, amazing. That's so good to hear, Anna. Grey Hub is like my dance teacher, but also like my karate teacher, like calmer, nicer, and didn't curse at children. Okay. He can look scary, but in this picture he looks half asleep. Well, half asleep can be scary. Well, he is a fighter, Anna, so I would not mess with him. I think that is the vibe that you are getting, and that would be right. He is a witcher. That means he is hunting monsters for coin. Liana gave us that the mouth might have to be bigger. That could give it the balance that we need. So stop for 2 seconds. Okay. Stream is fine. Okay, thank you very much for confirming that. It's stopped for me too, but I think just had to refresh a couple of times. Okay, so it was a YouTube thing, probably. Okay. I can just not move for a second and all of you think that I have frozen. But that's not nice to do. I would never do that. Mary, I'm not sure yet. I am not sure. Honestly, I'm thinking I might. I will actually. I want to see how it looks when I have drawn in general the Geralt, and then see how it looks. It might look interesting without the water already. It might look boring. It might look wrong without it. So I will wait until that point in time for the decision. I am not madly in love with the idea to draw it, to be honest. So I hope that it looks okay without it. Or perhaps at that point in time I'm just perhaps happy with the picture and ready for that challenge. I'm not sure yet. So I will wait with the decision. Thank you, Mary. I don't think it's scary either, and I was starting to feel... Well, not everything is the same for others. You know? I get why it's... I would say probably the word could be menacing, you know? I think he has a bit of... He can be perceived as menacing, and in that moment that is of course also directly a little bit of a little bit scary to a certain degree, so I can understand that he can be perceived that way. The head is back in the picture. I don't know why. I have probably because I'm drawing so high here. The last streams I did not have issues with constant head invasion of a picture. I don't know why it is now. Again, such a big issue for me. I think that fixed a lot with the mouth and consequently the chin. So thank you very much, Liana. I'd have to get better at speaking without moving my mouth first. Yeah, I'm not that good in ventriloquism. Also, something interesting, I think. Ventriloquism is interesting. An interesting skill to have. Not that extremely useful, but interesting skill to have, I think. People of some countries, as in mine, would consider such a photo scary. It can be a cultural thing, yes, right? Can very well be a cultural thing. Thanks for mentioning the coin. Now I am haunted by that melody again. Yeah, exactly. Nervecraft, exactly. I was thinking about that actually also when I said it. It directly came back, the song. I really like that song. It is a really good song. I would put it on in the background if it wasn't a copyright issue, you know. So, it's a terrific idea to draw something like this. It is something new for me, so... Do you know the version by Peter Hollins? No, I probably not. Like how you're always trying new things. Thank you very much. Yes, exactly. That's why I am doing this. Because I'm not... Well, it's not completely new. It is a little bit in the vein of my Aquaman that I drew, but that was the first time I did something like this. And I just thought the Witcher would be... Because this is a pretty iconic scene from the series, and even in the games. In the game, this is a is also a scene. I think they have made the scene because it was also so prominently in the game. And Henry Cavill is a big fan of the games, so he really wanted to play this role because he is a fan of The Witcher, the games, and probably I don't even know. Is he also a fan of the books? Has he read the books, or is he just a fan of the games? But he asked to play him, so that's pretty funny, I think. I don't think that happens extremely often outside of superhero movies, probably. Well, of course, they go to auditions and stuff, but he really was very enthusiastic about playing him. So you inspire me to have courage to talk to people in human interaction besides class. Yes, talk to people. Talking to people, never wrong. It is less dangerous than one might think. I'm also not the totally outgoing type, but there is no real danger in talking to people, so why not? And here is a safe space anyway. So I have to catch up with chat. I am reading the stuff that is a little bit ago, I think. Looking at the picture zoomed in on my phone, much easier to see details. Ah, that's a good thing to do. I've stuck in my head. I haven't stuck the song yet, so the song is really good. Anyone know when the season 2 is coming on Netflix? I have no idea. I was thinking about that today when I decided to draw him. Also, and I asked myself that, but I don't know. If anybody knows, enlighten us. Outside of this scary photo discussion, I've been wondering how is your handwriting? My handwriting, not very beautiful. I have not a very beautiful handwriting. I like my signature though, my artist signature. I have not shown that yet, as it is my name, my real name, and I have not revealed my real name yet. But I like my artist's signature, not my handwriting in general. Played the game, wanted the role, got the role, and only then found out about the books. Ah, okay. Think you read them religiously. You have to say the books or the movies, the series are quite close to the books. The whole Jennifer of Wengerberg thing is a little bit different. You don't get that much of the backstory. They invented a little bit to give the series also a stronger female protagonist. But it fit very well with the overall feeling, atmosphere, so I'm not mad about that. It must be beautiful. No, it is not. It's really not. I know that I've finished filming season 2. They have, okay, but not much is known other than that. His handwriting is horrible. It really is. I can actually write pretty okay, but normally not. Normally it is really not that nice. So, thank God calligraphy is a side subject in school because I'm totally going to fail. It's nothing that I learned in school, at least. So I don't think it's very big here in Germany in schools. There might be clubs to do that, but I don't think it's something commonly taught. So I'm still not at the bottom. I have to get now to have to concentrate on chat for a second to get further down. Handwriting is typical schoolgirl. What is schoolgirl handwriting though? My handwriting is like a dinosaur that has seizures. That sounds also a little bit like my handwriting. I know signature. My parents say I should sign my drawings, but I get nervous. Yeah, I should also sign them, but I haven't yet revealed, as I said, my real name. So I don't do it yet, but I should start doing that actually. Should sign your drawing out up. Yeah, you have to see my drawing now, so then you won't say that. Your drawings are great, Anna. Not everybody starts on a Picasso level. So it's your journey and it's your current level and you worked for that, so be proud of that, even if you want to improve, and you will improve. But be proud of what you have already reached and what you can already do. Not everybody can do that. Yes, there are a lot of people that make Me also feel very insecure about my drawing on YouTube and Instagram. There are really great artists out there, which I envy. But they also worked hard to be able to do that. And it's not representative of the general populace. And you are definitely above average, far above average, and be proud about what you can already do. So, had to go AFK, no worries, I know, because I live next to him. Yeah, more or less next to him. You almost lived with me when we were studying. You were around a lot. And I don't regret it. So always imagining just like me. Because last time I make a birthday doodle for my ex-best friend, and none of my ex-best friend decided to claim the picture and give the drawing to my ex-best friend. That is confusing, yeah. Liana, I agree. Fingers are really difficult, Narcissus. So even draw fingers, I can't draw fingers for the life of me. Hands are one of the most difficult thing to draw. So don't say can't even draw fingers. That is really one of the most, literally one of the most difficult things to do. I make you insecure? That is not my goal, Anna. I want to make you more secure. I don't want to make you insecure. I'm sorry if I do. I want to motivate people. I want to... That's why I'm always also saying that I'm also on my own journey. Everybody's on his own journey. And you should never be afraid to show what you can do. And you should be proud of what you can do. I don't make yourself small. Except me, of course. I have to make myself small. Do as I say, not as I do. Let's see if this smudges, but this pencil is not that good for smudging. I will be back to chat. I still am not on the bottom of chat. I don't know. But a friend claim your drawing basically just changed the color flow. That is evil. Evil. That is not okay. Art theft is something of the most despicable things. Obviously there are more despicable things, but it's really not it is It is bad. It is really bad. It is a really low thing to do. It's too dark. I made this too dark. My god, I have to wait. I have to switch to this quickly. So I will do a quick break from drawing. I'm sorry, because I have to catch up with the chat. So, okay. Artup said, I am an average artist, so I don't do. You are not an average. You're above average. What a horrible thing to do. It is horrible. Schoolgirl writing is very neat and cute, but it's not small and slanted like ladies. Ah, okay. I think you should sign your drawing to Artup. Yes, sign your drawings. I think artists are their own worst enemy. Yes, that is true, Zilly. We're very good at seeing how great everyone else is. Yes, exactly. It's like a year ago when I thought she stole it because she liked it, so I'm prideful at that time. Yeah, it is. If somebody steals your work, it is kind of a compliment, but it's still a very low thing to do. As works is and how terrible your own is. True, very true, Silly. Oh god, you took it so seriously. I was just kidding. You actually helped me a lot. That is nice to hear. I like that. Don't worry, that's not only artists. I'm sure cooks and programmers face the same issues sometimes. You think? I don't think in that way. I think especially programmers, I have experienced programmers as very proud of their work. So I don't think I wouldn't compare that. I don't know. Actually, my best friend here. Ah, am I? That's so nice. Hey, bestie. Hey, YouTube bestie. Anna. Seriously, almost every single of my other friends are writing random comments. Yeah, I hate those random comments. You made him a raccoon. Was Bradley Cooper playing the raccoon, you know? Yeah, I will continue and de-recognize him. Thing is that I have to draw these parts that are really much darker with the dark pencil. So then it becomes a little bit more expressive. Which makes him look more like a raccoon in the short term. But the rest will be darkened too, so it will get de-recognized shortly. So the raccoon will vanish once we have more shadows. the head again, I'm sorry. It was too far. And that is too much. So you wrote random replies to them, right? To random comments? Yes. So I just, when I comment, you know that I am a bit bad at commenting at the moment as is, but when I answer to those comments, I just write thank you very much or something. It's really just copy paste comments from others, get a copy paste answer from me. I think in between I liked it more than I do yes, jetzt now. I was mixing languages there. So, not sure how to approach. So I found candy in the pantry, so enjoy. Narcissus, enjoy. Now you have to stop or the pun won't work. Ah, with a head? Okay. You're not bad at commenting. Those people are bad because they actually pretend as if they saw the video when they never did. Yeah, that is what my retention at least says, that they don't watch the videos. And that is why I stopped giving them any thumbs up or anything like that, in hopes that those that really don't watch the videos just come, so you give them the thumbs up and stuff, or or you visit them, that they will just leave. But some of them don't seem to notice. Sometimes I think some of them are bots that are just configured now to do that, and it doesn't really matter what I do. They just come again and again and ruin my retention. So actually, I think we are for now okay with the face and the hair. I actually drew the hair without complaining, so be proud of me for that. So I think we will move on now, for now, because it's already pretty late. I might make this a multiple part series. I don't know yet, because this will take quite some time the way I want to do it, and in the quality that I want to do it. So how do we continue? I think actually I have to draw the medallion, at least the outline, so that I don't mess it up with shading and stuff of the body. The body. So just came back. You're not bad at commenting. That's good. That is a bit sad. I still give everyone like because my mother says they will become good friends later. That is very optimistic of your mother. I actually think that some of them are not even humans. So at least the commenting, of course, the channels are done by humans, but you know what I mean. So this will be interesting. If this turns out like I hope it will. Do you think that can happen? I think it can happen. I don't think it will. I'm a bit fatalistic that I don't think that those people would change their ways. I don't think those people care about anything but getting you to watch their videos. So was okay with the face long ago. It looks perfect for its size. Thank you very much. 1/3 your finger, right? The size, you mean? It is more than half my finger. Yes, let's go king. So, how do we draw the other side? The good thing with these links is that it is of course pretty symmetrical. So you look at it and get a plan on how to draw it, and then you can just repeat that a couple of times and hope that in the end it looks a little bit like a chain. And I actually think it looks okay. It looks close enough for a chain. The links are much bigger probably than in the original, but well, it's a stronger chain in my version. I can live with that. Then we also need the shadow, of course. On the other side, not really. There is a shadow here that will be drawn with the other shadows all around. My laughter is very cute. Thank you very much, Anna. Like, I've never heard such soft laughter from anyone else. Soft laughter? Okay. Come over and see my new pencil color someday. You mean on your channel? Of course. Good, you chose that picture. Drawing chainmail is a pain. Yeah, exactly. This is the minimum of chain that you get from Geralt, right? There's always chain, certain amount of chain, but this is probably the minimum amount of chain that you get from him. So now this will be difficult. This little wolf friend, and he's very important for him. So took your advice and made it in 3 hours. Okay, I'm looking forward to seeing that. I will drop by soon. I love like a seagull that has seizures. I can't imagine that. You probably have a totally nice laughter, Narcissus. I am sure of it. With a name like that, Narcissus, you should be more proud of yourself and sell yourself better. So this is really difficult in this size. But as I said, the wolf is very important. It will not turn out here exactly the same but you know what? Change of tactics. We will use this very soft pencil first. I don't think I will get a result for this wolf that I will be happy with, but we tried. So have to hear that laugh. It's not because when I laugh, people get frightened that I am having an asthma attack or something. So people laugh a lot when I take out. I'm a very quiet person in general, so I don't laugh that extremely loud. Seldomly I laugh really loud, and I don't speak really loud. That is also an issue for some people, right, Liana? That I am not that good to be understood in general because I am a very quiet person. That's why I am live streaming. I can adjust that people can actually hear me for a change. Well, laugh, not just polite giggle. I sound like I'm suffocating. And sometimes you are suffocating when you're laughing. Liana, same here. So stick to polite giggle. I think I'm actually very, it makes, when people are laughing, even when I'm not a laugh loud person, when people are really laughing, I really like that. I enjoy that because that means they are happy. So don't fake it and don't suppress it. It's not perfect. I will leave it like that for now. So, and then we have actually, we can use this a little bit like sectionizing thingy and draw in this area. So where is my other white pencil? Here we have it. There are some areas which will be lightened up a little bit, and that goes much better with a colored white color pencil, a white pencil, than with the pastel, which is always very intense white. You don't really blend with that very well. And yeah, we didn't even realize when you left. That's not nice. My friend laughed like crazy in front of me and in front of the crush, so they laughed like hee hee. Like, are you conjuring or something? I used to laugh a lot when my family was large and noisy. Still, I have got my siblings and parents, but don't know why the house feels vacant. Okay? I don't know why too. Happens to you ever? Well, no. We have, though, we're only two in this household, so but I'm always very conscious if people are there. So actually not something I have experience with. My brother curses a lot in front of people. One time I heard him call my aunt, you know what? Oh, in Mandarin, does he understand Mandarin? Aus dem boy? In our own wedding? That is not polite. Casey, hey, welcome. Hi, how are you? Nice that you're joining my stream. How are you today? Haven't visited you in a while, haven't I? I will have to visit you soon. My brother called the bride, aka my aunt, you know what? That is not nice. Did she deserve it somehow, or? Because on the wedding day, that is very harsh. She must have been very rude to deserve something like that. Really not nice. So, we start slowly to go downwards with the shading. So I'm zoomed in my picture here, so I have to go over to that side, and I'm just asking myself if we should start from that side going there. Probably that's not the dumbest idea to do. Everyone thought he called her pretty. Ah, okay. So it was, nobody understood the Mandarin, and he was just rude, but at least not understandable rude. Okay. I'm not sure if that makes it better or worse though. So, as I said, hands difficult and not a lot of expertise with them. I don't draw them very much. I know why. Because most artists experience them as some of the hardest things you can do. They have a very particular how do you say, very particular proportions, and if you don't meet them, they automatically look wrong. That happens very fast, so you have to be quite precise. And they are also, with the light and shadow play on hands, therefore is quite complicated sometimes. So I have a moment that like one comeback arose that was smooth as... Do you have a moment that like one comeback arose that was smooth as butter? I did. I was actually for a while. I was when I had still more contact with some other streamers on Twitch. I was kind of known with them for accidental roasts. That I said something that I did not mean evil or something, but it just came out wrong, probably also because of language issues. And that were then quite mean. So there were some, but I don't really remember a lot. One was a language thing when I was drawing one of them on the Twitch stream, so you cannot review that here. I did not stream on YouTube then, so I did not really know the name for nostrils for the... So I was talking about nose holes, and somebody corrected me to nostrils, and then I said, well, it's... When you say nostrils, I always think of horses. And then it was turned around on me so that I said, allegedly, that the person I was drawing had nostrils like a horse, had a horse nose. So stuff like that. But I am a quite nice person normally. I don't really roast much, at least on purpose. I always directly have a very bad conscience if I say something. You can't even see the hand. Let me move it here. It's not bad because I'm not really happy with what I'm doing here, but still you should be able to see it. Not really happy with this hand now. But I probably won't invest too much time now into it. And move on to the arm. So, like that, I had a lot in common with my grandfather when he went. I did not feel as if I had anything to tell anyone. Okay. But my cousin just hate her because she acts like a spoiled brat. She always talk like he Bates Islander flirting like girl your husband watching. Okay. Senja, hey, welcome to the stream. Probably make me want to draw again. Draw. You know, I did not draw for the longest time. I only started drawing again last year after about 10 years or something. So just do it. Just draw. I really haven't touched anything for a long time before that. And it's really just rediscovering quite a productive thing also. You know how many portraits I have drawn since I started again? I don't know what to do with them. I was already thinking to do a giveaway or something with portraits. What do you feel about her? Yeah, do it. Exactly, Liana, do it. Sandra, do it. See, personally, I would like such a lady much, but that could be because I am very shy myself. Doesn't sound shy, though. I don't think he describes it as shy. Oh no. I think it's more the arrogant type and the flirty type, so it's definitely not shy. It's the opposite, more or less. The flirty. Yeah, she flirted with her neighbor. I saw it when I was visiting for like family matters. Those are people that just want to. She probably doesn't mean any. She probably doesn't want anything from him, but she wants the attention. But I don't know. Could be. I don't know her. I shouldn't judge. Stand, that's not a good thing. Destroys family peace. Yeah. India is also one of those countries where I'm thinking I think I would like to see it, but it's also a little bit intimidating, I think, with the size and I don't know enough to really decide on that. So this will be very dark. One of the darkest places in the whole picture. So let's go with the darker pencil. Again, Senja, if you are still there, draw, and come to my Discord. Link is in the timelapse videos, not in this description, but in any of my timelapse videos. Go over there, grab that link, come onto my Discord, and show me what you draw. I would be very interested in seeing that. And if you want some pointers, I don't know on which level you are. I am also or the whole community, there are a lot of really good artists on my Discord. They will all be very helpful if you want some pointers. So, I think we are on a good track with this. Still looks a little bit like a raccoon. We still have to work on that. Yeah, it looks really not that good in India right now. So be careful, Anna, and watch out for yourself. Don't risk anything. Right now, more than ever. So and it would be scared to see a flirt or a person because I am the exact opposite. Ah, okay. When I visit Japan, I just bought 5 bottles of ramune and 2 packs of pumpkin pudding because I can, and I regretted that I puked in the street, so be wise. Fewer people I know would even normalize that behavior. Spent all of my allowance in the temple. Guess what? Eating 5 portion of melon bun isn't okay. When I was in Japan, I really we spent a lot on say it again, rice cakes. Say it, mochi. On mochi. I love mochi. My favorite ones are the black sesame mochi. They are so good, especially on the Tokyo markets. They are so good. Now I want to go back to Japan. I was in the Owl Cafe there. That was really cool. Liana was with me in Japan, by the way. So then we have here a light reflection because of the wet skin. So we also have to put that in, of course, so we can see the wetness of the skin. I hope that we can see it in the end. The red bean mochi, I don't hate it, but everyone else that I was with, they really did not like it. And everything's red bean in Japan, right? So they were really unhappy that a lot of the stuff was with red bean, and they really did not like it. When you got in a restaurant or something, if you got some complimentary mochi or something, it was always red bean taste. Also here, actually, when you go to a restaurant, sometimes they I think I was in a Chinese restaurant actually that had also mochi, and they were also just red bean type. So it is very beloved in Japan and probably also in other parts of the world, but my friends, they were really unhappy with the red bean. I think you should take rest now. It has been a long live. It's not even the 2 hours, Anna. You should rest. It's late in the night. Show that new pencil. I will check it out, definitely. Still regret buying kimono, even though I could just borrow it for like half the price. Good night, Anna. Have a great evening night. Hey, Kira, welcome. It is The Witcher. Correct. The Witcher is taking a bath. I'm actually not really 100% sure how to draw the rest of his pecs here, though. And because there is a lot of hair, and that hair I can just put in afterwards, so I have to guess how the shading underneath the pelt has to be. Have you been to Korea? No, I have not. Korea is also one of the countries where I would be very interested in visiting it. South Korea. I think obviously. The popular place is like a ghost town, so it's less crowded, so no lines. Guys eating 3 Oreo churros. Oreo churros? That's... How do they look? Isn't the great decision I made, so... You puke a lot. It sounds like you visit other countries to puke there. Good thing about not being able to sing properly, I could sing that song and the YouTube copyright algorithm would not be able to identify that I am singing that song. So, we have a shadow of the medallion that I have to consider, of course. I sound tired. Why does everybody want to tell me that I should stop and go to bed? Plan to work for a few more hours. I think I will have my coffee now. I have cold coffee. I did not drink it completely, so I really hate cold coffee, but I will drink this. Hey, Ultranova Studios, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for dropping by. How are you today? So I will draw the shadow here to get it more grounded. Our medallion. It's a very strong shadow. And then we have light reflections because of wet skin again. Do you think the medallion doesn't rust because it is a special metal or because it is magic? Because he obviously goes under with it. Underwater. I did a lot. I eat 3 rice thing bowl in Singapore because I can. It's a great place to puke. My brother gets stuck because he scanned his car twice. Please stop talking about puking. I'm not sure that counts as family friendly. I don't think that it is an issue, but yes, I'm not a fan of puking myself, so I can understand that it is not the most comfortable topic. Cold coffee is the best. The cold coffee that is supposed to be cold, yes, that I like very much. You know, the one that you get in as dedicated cold coffee. That I also like very much. But warm coffee that just gets cold, although it probably is more or less the same thing, I really don't like it. So well, we are further along than I thought in the beginning and in the middle. It is actually pretty fast now that we are on the body. We'll still continue a little bit, but not too long actually. So I have to go in with a lot of darker strokes later, but I think really we need first to have a complete pass over in this way. And I think I like that side. It does look not bad. Obviously here there is not nearly enough shading. That is one of the things which I now really, I did not leave that on purpose. I kind of forgot it. Those are the areas that you sometimes just don't see anymore by yourself when you're looking for a long time on a picture, and when you then after a couple of hours even, but for me normally it is a day later or two, or sometimes even 3, then you look at it again and then you normally see those things that you previously did not really see anymore. It looks great. He looks great. Thank you very much, Mary. They say that cold coffee is good for your skin if you put it on the skin or if you drink it. I can't imagine that it is chemically any different if you drink it cold or hot, so I probably should rub it on my skin then. Pumpkin spice latte in my country have the coffee, but not this season. Pumpkin spice is not as big as in some other countries in Germany. I have never tasted pumpkin spice, I think. Even when I was in the US, I did not, it wasn't the season. I don't think I was around Halloween in the US. Playing World of Warcraft and listening in the background and keep alt tab from time to time to check in and keep getting impressed at how, oh, thank you very much, Seely. Witcher medallion is silver. Yeah, you're right, it is silver, so it does not rust. So, it won't rust, only darken, yeah. Ventigang, what is Ventigang? Quoting, no, I do not type that fast. Bathing water won't be a problem, even for iron, sweat and blood are worse. Ah, okay. Knifecraft taught us again something. Thank you very much. Also to Liana for retrieving that information for us. Yeah, I did not remember anymore that it was silver. So let us put in the light reflections on the knee. And then we can shade it. Should be pretty quick. A knee is not as difficult as a hand. Which class are you playing, Silly? Not that I remember much. I've played World of Warcraft years ago. I don't even remember which class though, but I had more than one character. I've played a couple of classes, but never really good, you know, never really in big parties or something. When I play Liana can painfully attest to that. When I play a massive multiplayer game, I really don't like to play with people I don't know, because I always think that I'm too bad, and I always feel uncomfortable and always feel like I'm bringing the group down, or that at any point in time the people will start complaining and dissing me for playing that bad. I'm not that good in multiplayer games, and I don't like when people get so extremely competitive that they are angry that you misleveled your character or something because you do not have the ideal perfect build that everyone is playing with, because it's the ideal and perfect build, you know. That is very, very bright there. So will we join it in very white or just in a little white? I think with a little white, but medium white. So yeah, my country prefer local coffee. All hail Liana for the information. I was a blood elf paladin, was I? I have no idea. Black coffee at 2 in the morning. Shouldn't you sleep? Though, Narcissus. So I can, when I drink coffee, I do not have that big issues then with sleeping. Normally I can sleep half an hour after the last coffee if I want to, because it just doesn't. Coffee works really well to wake me up, but not for a long time. But I would still not drink coffee at 2 a.m. in the morning. I have to say. You see, with this white color pencil, you can shade it and get better transitions than with that very stark white pastel pencil that I really like, but that you cannot really blend very well. I really have fun with this. I do not know how you think about it, but it might be that I draw more half nude people in the future. Although Liana is right, I want this to be a family-friendly channel, so it won't be too lewd or something. I say embrace the bat. No, actually embrace the Witcher. He looks like he needs it. You think he needs a hug? He looks sad in my picture, doesn't he? He looks sad. I also had an Alliance one, but I don't always like to play the good guys, you know. I assume, I think, I hope I want to be a good guy in real life, so why not, when I play, sometimes play the dark side. Although the Horde is not necessarily the dark side, is it? Didn't Kira tell you about my flying cow? Flying cow? Not really. In Final Fantasy 14, or what do you mean? Druid cow. Yeah, right. And that I remember. Mine I don't remember. A little bit, but that's okay. He can have hugs. Yeah, he can have hugs. He needs cinnamon buns to be happy. That could be. Choky milk made pain go awake. Awake? Make pain go awake? I don't think awake pain is good. Away. You said away. So, especially when I look at the smaller screen where I see what you see, it looks neat. It doesn't look bad. The face, I'm not really happy with the face yet. Obviously, there has to be more work to be put in. But all in all, even the hair is pretty okay. I have to still work a little bit more on contrast and stuff. But it doesn't look terrible. So I think I will draw in this shadow on his left peg from our direction, the right one. And that will be it then for today. Just a little bit to make it to balance it out a little bit. Come to the dark side, we have cookies. Yeah, I love that expression. Actually, I think Henry Cavill would kind of like that. I got the impression he was into sweets. Into sweets or into hugs? Not sure he's into hugs from us when we just meet him by chance on the street. Although he seems to be, he appears to be a sweetheart. But that doesn't give us the right to hug him, does it? So I have to decide if I will also smudge here this stuff a little like I did here with the arm. I probably have to if I want to draw the chest hair, which I have no idea how to do that yet because the detail is actually lacking in the picture of the chest hair. I do not have chest hair drawing experience, so I cannot really invent the direction of the hair and stuff like that. I don't know that. I probably would have to take another higher res picture of him where I can see that, and then transform it for this picture. But I don't have that much experience with chest hair drawing. So I don't think you would like Hugs from Strangers. No, I don't think a lot of people, most people probably don't. That's why I really like Ella from, I think that's the name, right? From Lucifer. But she always hugs the people. I think that's quite... I don't know. A bit much. I kind of want to continue, though concentration is a thing after 2 hours. For me, definitely. I draw very instinctual, so the concentration level is not very high, but still after 2 hours, at some point it gets a concentration thing. It becomes a concentration thing. I don't want to start to hurry things. You know, he's coming along pretty nicely, so I don't want to risk hurrying stuff. So this chat is weird tonight. I have missed stuff, I think. You think it's weird? If you like, you can name my cow Clementine. Clementine the cow. You will join our cow club. Cow club. We have a cow club. We have a Buffy club. Need food, so I'm heading off to Silly. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for dropping by, and see you later. The Buffy club you can join. So I think I will just do a little bit more here, and in that time I will already do my last. I have 1 like, so if anybody is still able and willing to give me a like for this live stream, I would be very happy. At least I can see here only 1 like. I'm not sure if it's really just 1 like or it's just not shown correctly, but I would like to have a bit more likes, because I have the feeling there were more people here talking to me and they did not hate it. So if you haven't given me a like yet, I would be happy about more likes. So I will do a little bit touch-ups and talk about what I still have to do in a minute, and until then I will give you a little general information if you are new to this channel. And I have 2 live streams a week this one and the Friday one. The Friday one is actually Buffy themed. We have a Buffy club on my Discord. You can find the link to the Discord in the time-lapse videos down in the description. And you can join the Buffy club at any point in time if you're interested. Everybody watches on his own time 2 episodes per week. We elect then the most important person of those episodes for us, how we feel about it, so that I draw it in the Friday stream. And yeah, on Wednesday I pretty much decide by myself, but I'm open to suggestions. You can also drop them on the Discord. There is a suggestion channel there. Then there are the time-lapse videos. If you miss out on a live stream or you just want to relive a condensed experience from the picture and listen to my ramblings, I comment every time-lapse, and you find them on they release normally on Monday. Yesterday I released because I did not have the time to complete for a Monday release, but normally on Monday and Thursday. If you are new to the channel and if you like it, because of the changes that YouTube has made, subbing is not enough to get my videos as a suggestion in your suggested videos to watch. You have either to watch a couple of videos from my channel so that YouTube understands that you like them and proposes them to you, or you have to click the bell so that you get informed every time I upload a video, so you don't miss out on them. Those are the 2 ways how you can make sure that you see me again, and I would very much like that. Okay, but this is it for now. I think if I don't stop now, I probably never will. So I have 6 on your, okay, on mine there are 9. Okay, this probably doesn't refresh itself. I probably have to hit reset here to refresh to see it. Will I join the cow club? I'm not that big into cows, I have to say. So depends. I'm not sure if I have time for any cow related meetings. So let me switch over to the talking where you can see me a little bit bigger. Okay. Of course I have to finish this side, then I have to decide on, I probably will smudge these areas a little, and that is quite risky. They could become a little bit too dark, but I have to get them into this area. I have to go back on the face, and I have to work there still a lot. So those are the biggest things I still have to do. I think actually there is a little bit of recognizability in the face by now, a little bit. But contrast, stuff like that has to be increased. And then once I have done that, I have to decide if I draw anything here, if I draw the back side of the top so that he doesn't look like he is floating. I'm not sure yet. I kinda like this as if he's encased in some kind of gray thing and not in water. I'm not sure. We will see. I like it. I think it is pretty good. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Narcissus, you were here the whole stream. Thank you very much for staying so faithfully here. Nelfcraft, thank you very much. You caught me. I love burgers. If we consider burgers to be, or going to a burger shop, a cow-related meeting, then yes, I am a member of the Cow Club. Thank you very much. Thank you, Liana. Thank you, Kira. Thank you, other Kira. Thanks all, Mary. Thank you very much for being here, or everybody else who I see. Silly was here for a long time. All of you, everyone I did not mention, everyone that is lurking, thank you so much for keeping me company, for making this again a special stream. Thank you very much. I enjoyed it. I hope you too. I see you, I hope, on Friday and or next week, Wednesday. And if you have an idea what I should draw, drop it in the comments or on the Discord. You can also join my Instagram. Most of you have probably an Instagram. You can find me there under Sketching Greyhound. Same on Twitter if you want to add me there. I still need more followers on Twitter. Not that many followers. Thank you very much. Have a great evening, night, morning, day, wherever you are. And see you next time. Goodbye.